Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ales, Tales, and Trails. This one is going to be slightly different. I'm still going to review a trail, but what I'm going to do different than reviewing a beer is I'm going to unbox a beer kit that you can make from scratch. Something I've done a couple of times, and I thought I'd unbox it and then do a review of the beer once it's actually aged and fermented properly. So that's one thing. Secondly, our Sawyer dog is over here. Let me go find him. Come here, buds. Come here. Come see me. Come see me. Hey, Bubba. Hi, come here. Come here. What you doing? So, a little story about this guy. It was almost exactly 5 years ago, month of August, that we rescued this goofball. So yeah, I can't believe it's been 5 years. We rescued him around, he was around 8 months old from our local SPCA. So on a side note, if you ever get the opportunity or you're thinking about getting a dog, please consider your local rescue organizations, SPCA, Humane Society. Highly recommend if you can do that first. Rather, rescue a dog rather than going to a breeder. But if that's your inclination to go to a breeder, hey, that's your choice. But this guy here has brought such joy and love into our lives, and he's turned out to be such a great dog. Haven't you, buds? Yeah. So again, happy 5th anniversary to the Sawyer dog. Love you, buds. Okay, everyone. So what I'm going to do, get back to my unboxing of the beer kit. It's by a company called Case. And I'm going to walk over to it and just show you the case, and then we'll do a unboxing, show you what's in there, how it works, and go from there. So here it is. So as you can see, it is Best Case DIY Craft Beer. This one here is a Hopacana Juicy IPA. Yes, I love the IPAs. I've done 2 of these before. One was a West Coast IPA. The last one was supposed to be a juicy tropical IPA. Didn't quite work out, so I'm gonna follow the directions on this one, and hopefully it turns out to be a hazy, juicy IPA. Give me a couple secs and I'll do the unboxing. Okay, everyone, back to the unboxing of Best Case Hopacana Juicy IPA. All right, so let's. So as you can see on the box, it will make you around 23 liters. I've been getting in here anywhere between 19 and 20. You do lose a little bit, and it says in the box approximately 5.5 dozen bottles. So I'm going to, if I can do this without, I was going to show you what's inside. So what you have on top are basic directions, and then depending on the beer itself, they have more specific directions to the beer that you're actually going to be making. It lists instructions for this New England IPA, and then it gets more specific in instructions on how you should do, oop, there it goes almost, how you should do this specific type of beer. And before these blow away on me, I'm not going to get into exact instructions, but that comes with it. Put that aside. Next, so what this one has is malt extract. And this is what comes in these bags. So 2 bags of malt extract, and it breaks down the exact. So this one here is what, 1.8 kilograms malt extract. You have your oats, and what you do with the oats is they give you a cheesecloth, which is also provided right here. You put your oats in the cheesecloth, and during the boil, that's when you steep. You bring the water to a boil, and that's when you steep the oats in the cheesecloth. And then it comes with specific hops. And in this particular one here, my instructions, they blow away. Oh no, here we are. Okay, one sec. So what we have is, so a quick breakdown. So this one here is, it gives you an originating gravity, a finishing gravity. This one here is going to have an IBV, so alcohol per volume 5.4%. The IBUs aren't available at this time. So you have 400 grams of crystal malt, 200 grams of flaked barley, 200 grams of flaked oats, and then 3.6 kilograms of pale malt extract. You have, for hops, Simcoe, Centennial, and then for the dry hop, you have Simcoe, Amarillo, and Citra. And the yeast, which is the last thing in the box. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. So it's US West Coast yeast M44, and last is the bottling sugar. So that's the contents. Again, I'm not going to get into the actual brewing of it. Check out Best Case, you can look them up online. But as I said, I tried this twice before. I'm going to follow this one exactly by directions, and then I'm going to do a review of this IPA once we're finished the fermenting stage and bottling. So cheers. Like I said, something a little different. And I'm going to get into the review of the trail after I put this all back in the box. Hey everyone, on to the trail review. So where we were was in Blacks Harbour, New Brunswick, which is about an hour and a half max from Oromocto, Fredericton. It's a small little village, fishing village, has a ferry that goes to Grand Manan, New Brunswick. But when we were at home during COVID, my wife's best friend recommended this trail. She's been there a few times, and it is a beautiful little trail. The key to it is you must get there at low tide. So you have to time it for low tide, because on the way in, there are two little beaches that are littered with sea glass. So if you're into collecting sea glass, great spot for this. The trail is about, I'm going to guess, about 2 kilometers long, so not a very long trail, but a nice little hike. It meanders through the woods with a few amazing lookout points, and then you end at this beautiful secluded beach. So again, key to getting there at low tide, check the tides. And if you are there at low tide, you can make your way across to this little island that has a lighthouse on. Just a cool little spot to explore. Overall, just a great little trail. It does continue on past the beach into another trail that I'm not sure where it ends up, because I've never done the entire route. But the great thing is you have to go check out this beach. It's a hidden little gem, and part of the reason why I'm wearing my surf hat today. Anyhow, I'm going to show you a little slide just after this, so you can see exactly where Blacks Harbour is. So if you're in New Brunswick or from New Brunswick and have never checked out this trail, highly recommend it. So onto the trail. Hope you enjoy. And again, everyone, thanks if you're checking what I'm doing out. Much appreciated for your support and views. I'm still new at this, so as I go along, I'm going to try to improve, make it more interesting. But hope you like this one. Cheers. Enjoy. Oh, hang on. Someone back here is doing a little back scratch. Sawyer. Hey, buds. Hey, buds. What do you got? Anyhow, one last view of the Sawyer dog. What are you doing with that? All right, everyone. Cheers. Not that hard of a trail. Little ups and downs, but it doesn't take that long to get to the beach. Just got a nice little lookout coming up here. You can see the clearing. Awesome. And over in the island there, you can see the top of the lighthouse. Almost at the little beach. So you can see the tides coming in. So check the tides and make sure you get here early enough. Make our way down, then we'll be over on the beach. Almost to the beach. Almost to the beach. Yes, almost to the beach. Another little lookout. Pretty cool. So here we are, coming down to the little beach. See if I can get down here without falling on my ass. Made it. Allison! What? Yeah. And of course, Sawyer's back in the water. So unfortunately, the tide is too high to get over to the lighthouse. I'll have to do that another time. But still, we made it to the beach. What are you doing, bub? You want a stick? You want a stick? Here.